Okay, so before we had any sales, all we had was this piece of dirt, right? The last buildable beachfront lot in Loreto town. Now, I know a lot of you are new to the page, so I want to share with you the history of KAHAL so far. So right here's where it all began, right? Clearing and grubbing, also called pioneering. And yes, that is me on the backhoe, backblading, loading the dump. This isn't marketing, like this is my blood, sweat, and tears. It's literally the founding story. I even went over the property with a metal detector, made sure I wasn't gonna accidentally bury some Jesuit gold. Anyway, after pioneering and making it look pretty, we laid chalk on the ground. We showed where the building would go, the pool. We were prepping for our first site tour with John. Now, John is a luxury home general contractor from Tucson, Arizona. 30 years building. He came down with Paulette, his wife, an interior designer. Hundreds of questions I didn't have the answers to yet. They saw other lots, other builds, other homes that were already built. And at the end of the trip, they shook my hand and said, "This is it. You're the real deal." And that's when KAHAL was born. After that, we did soils reports, mechanical engineering. This was the moment we decided to lift the ground 13 feet off the floor. Almost $250,000 just on that one decision. Why? So everyone, including John, on the first floor has the same $1 million view that someone from the third floor is gonna get. Then Ronnie and Brock bought in, father and son-in-law, Baja 1000 racers. They know Baja very well, right? They know Loreto very well. They could have been anywhere, they chose us. Once the site was graded to spec, the real work began, permitting, right? Our fight with Conagua to get water certs, Profepa to, make sure that we weren't harming the environment, Semarnat to prove that we weren't in a flood zone, all handled by my dad and a team of lawyers, all specializing in each one. I swear, my dad and I aged in dog years just this last year alone. So what Instagram doesn't show you is the hours, the sweat, the fight, all of that is behind us, right? We have no more roadblocks ahead. Challenges, sure, but that's with anything. Oh, and this is great, right? When the Gallegos family bought in, they'd never even been to Loreto. Can you believe that? They came down to Loreto, they found me on Instagram, and they bought. That's the most humbling experience I think I've had since the beginning of this journey. Now, our site is ready for the next phase, foundations and footings. We're 60 to 75 days from starting the next phase. Once the rebar shows up, incentives go away. So 8 units left, 1 penthouse, that's it.